Yo guys, so it's been a while since I made the last video, but today I still had some inspiration to continue, at least for today. So yesterday, I have had a pretty big insight that I already had a few weeks before that. And I was having my weekly therapy or coaching session, and I actually had the insights as I was having the session, because I explained to him that often I still have this tendency to really try to think my way out of problems. And it's not even problems, it's more like you have a certain emotion, maybe it's connected to a certain problem, but then at least I have the tendency to really start thinking about it and trying to really fix it in your mind, with your mind. And I mean, I have done this for many years, like 10 years, 20 years, ever since ever since my trauma really started. I started doing this. And I think that I probably learned it from my mom, my parents. And that was another thing I was really had the insight, because I said to him, like, yeah, I really have that tendency, and when I'm with my mom, I really drag her into it, and she also has this tendency to go into that. And I can really see it, in her eyes. Like when I bring this problem to her, I really see her, like, just the consciousness just going up, just like the consciousness just goes up into the mind, It's like you become unconscious, basically. So that is a problem, because that is not, he says, no problem has ever been fixed by thinking. And to me, that sounds very true. That feels very true when he said that. Because, like I said, I've been doing this for 10, 20 years. And I just notice, the more I think, the worse I feel. And there has never really been a time where I'm like, receiving really good insights just by thinking about it, just by trying to come up with a solution from thinking. So I'm like, yeah, this feels true. But it's like, what do you do then, right? And that's when he says that you basically need to shut up. Just shut up, be quiet, and just let the insights come to you. Now, what is the difference between an insight and you trying to fix problems with your mind? What is the difference? An insight is something that can actually help you. You might notice from your own life. It's like, what really creates change in your life? what really brings solutions to problems that comes from insights. So what is the difference? The difference is insights are basically wisdom. It's basically just, it comes to you from a place beyond the mind. Like in the mind, there's no wisdom. It's only thinking, there's no wisdom there. There's not even truth there. That's why many times he's telling me, like, if people would just realize they don't have to believe every single thought they think. Because thoughts are not true. They're just thoughts. And you can choose, am I gonna believe this or not? Is this a helpful thought or not? That's only, you have to realize that. So basically, yeah, it's wisdom. The wisdom is beyond the mind. So how do you get insights? You shut up, you become quiet, stop trying to figure it out, stop thinking about the problems, but really try to really feel the problem in your body. That's what he told me. He's like, how does it feel like, when you think about this problem? What does it feel like in your body? Feel the sensations, the emotions, and just be present with that. Just stop this, be present, and just wait for it to come to you. The insights will come to you. They will come through this presence. Through this presence and through observing the problem, the emotions, insights will come to you. And another thing he told me is like, well, how do you know what is an insight and what is not? How do you know what is true and what's not? Because basically insights, that is truth. That is wisdom. Wisdom is equal as truth, basically. But your thoughts are not. So how do you know the difference? He told me wisdom, truth, insights, that feels like a relaxed feeling in your body. It feels very calm. It's like, this is just how it is. There's no need to convince yourself or doubt or tension. Tension, negative emotion, those are all signs that it's not truth. It's not a real insight. Even my mom even told me, like, sometimes when I'm telling her stuff, when I'm telling her about my insights, she's like, yeah, I can really hear the difference as well. When you are really thinking and trying to fix things, like it feels like there's tension, there's doubts, there's negative emotion, it's not clear. But when I'm having real insights, she says, then you are like very calm. It's very clear, it's very calm, it's very relaxed, it's very certain. Like, yes, this feels true. So basically, these are just, one or a few insights that I had from my session last night. And also, I have to say, I'm trying in this video to improve my vocal projection, which it's making me laugh because in this video, I feel like the whole video I'm kind of screaming. And it feels extremely unnatural, and it feels very difficult for me to do. It feels even a little bit difficult on my throat. Like it feels like some tension there, right? Like this is hard, and it feels weird. It feels like I'm not used to this. This is not me. It feels a little bit or very inauthentic. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this video. But if I do, then apologize if I'm come across inauthentic. Just know that I'm trying to improve. Like I'm trying to improve myself, my projection, my social skills, my voice. So maybe for a period of time I need to go through this period where it feels very unnatural. But then maybe, hopefully, after some time it's gonna feel more natural. And I will feel less, like it takes less energy, it takes less strain on my voice, and it's just like it will just become more natural. That is really what I hope. So I'm just experimenting. Who knows how this is gonna continue, how many videos I'm gonna make. Maybe my next video I'm gonna be very quiet again. I'm like, fuck this shit, this is too inauthentic, it feels wrong for me to continue, but I'm just trying out different things, new things. I'm really at this point in my life where I'm having so many insights that I basically need, like the insight is you need to do stuff very differently. Like the way I'm approaching life, the past 10 years I've been stuck in certain patterns. Even though I tried, to work on myself, on my emotions, on my health, and I have made a lot of progress in some areas. There are still a lot of areas that I'm just extremely stuck. And I'm just having many insights about that. And like 10 years now it's been like this. So I really feel the time ticking. And I really feel a lot of insights like you need to do things differently from now on. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I will see you guys whenever I decide to make my next video. See you until then.